Hello everyone, Maester Aelix here. I just wanted to take a moment here to let you know that my computer encountered a problem and the hard drive needed to be completely wiped out. So, the videos from here on out may look a little different. It may be as simple as some game settings are different, or if I used mods, the mod loadout may be different. I apologize for the inconsistency and hope you do continue to enjoy my videos. Also, if you could, please remember to like or dislike the videos and leave a comment. It really helps my channel out. And with that being said, on with the show. Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition. And we are right back where we left off here in Hioi. And, we got some good news to tell Our Lady. We didn't kill any of her people, and we delivered the message. Let's see. Who's this? Kendrick Kaifei. That's close enough, friend. The club is members and invites only. I suggest you move along. Gotcha. Let's, not try to upset these people whom I have a feeling we're going to have to work near. There's that intercom again. Lost Techno Palace. Do please excuse me, I have a small case of the hiccups going, it seems. But that's easy enough. Alright. Back to the Mahjong parlor. Kindly Chang. Hello. Kindly Chang watches you closely as you walk across the Mahjong parlor. As you approach, her lieutenant leans in, brings her mouth close to the Triad boss's ear. Cheng smiles and nods, her eyes never leaving you. There's a twinkle in the straw sandal's eye. I have heard from Bao. He got my message very clearly, and I understand there were no casualties created during your delivery run. I am pleased and surprised. I get that a lot. Isabel did a great job of guiding us. You gave me simple instructions. It would have taken an idiot to mess it up. Isabel did a great job of guiding us. Araga, did she? Good to know. My message was delivered to Strangler Bao is back into the fold and earning for me. As far as I'm concerned, our transaction is complete. While you were gone, I set the wheels into motion to wipe your identities. She pulls out her PDA, stabs a button with a lacquered fingernail. The order has been sent. Congratulations, you are now sinless, shadow people. Wu exhales heavily, his eyes remaining focused and straight ahead, but his shoulders sag. Let's see. We'll figure our way out of this. I didn't like the way my life was going anyway. Well, I guess that's done. Yeah, I guess so. But I'm not. He pulls himself up into a full height. Whoever gave the kill order on Carter also forced us to give up our identities and look for Raymond, who sets his jaw firm. That's all I can think about. Finding who did this. Finding Ray. Kindly Cheng holds up a hand. While I was working to get your sins burned, I also had my network look into Raymond Black's disappearance. She rests the PDA on the Mahjong table facing you. Triad Boss's tongue slips from her mouth as she looks over the top, hunting for the right button on the upside-down interface. She finds it and looks to you. I have news to share with you, my darlings, the kind you won't like. Raymond Black is dead. She taps a button and a recorded newscast appears on the screen. Raymond's photograph appears on the screen behind the reporter standing on the docks in Victoria Harbor. It's a picture you've seen before, a professional portrait taken for a press release about a youth center that was opening in Redmond Barrens. Under Raymond's photo is the words, Seattle man killed. Another shooting involving the police department. A Seattle community organizer and industrial engineer was apparently shot and killed while resisting arrest at Victoria Harbor last night. Hong Kong Police Force police report that the UCAS man, Raymond Black, was behaving erratically and would not respond to police orders to surrender. No additional information regarding Black or why he was traveling to Hong Kong are available. Police have stated that due to the shooting's proximity to last night's shootout with the White Star, the investigation must remain confidential and no other details are being revealed at this time. Kindly Cheng taps the button again and the video closes. Wu puts his hand to his face. This just keeps getting worse. Definitely isn't getting better. You were right, Auntie. This is news I did not like. Raymond's dead. Wu puts his hand over his mouth, trying to process the information. He sways, and for a moment it looks like he's going to pass out. Isabel reaches out to touch Wu, thinks better of it, and pulls her hand back. Sorry for your loss. I never had a father, so I don't know what it's like to lose one, but sorry. You okay, Duncan? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to be okay for a long time, Aelix. Kindly taps the video closed. She hunts around the keypad and selects another button. I'm afraid that's not all, darlings. This security footage from Victoria Harbor from last night. You'll find it contains a contradiction. The PDA shows silent, grainy video footage of Raymond sitting in a tea shop flanked by two guards. He's looking down at something in his hand, completely distracted. The footage continues, and the camera displays several black-clad figures entering a field of view from different angles, guns ready. A tall, sharply dressed man in a suit walks briskly towards Raymond, flanked by two more. Raymond stands to face him in the camera. There's a clear view of the suit's face, white plastic. His guards turn to draw weapons, and muzzle flashes erupt from the sides. One of Raymond's guards goes down, and his submachine gun fires wildly, hitting the camera. Wu puts his hands on the table and leans in. Those weren't cops, and Raymond wasn't resisting arrest. What's up with that guy's face? Gabba reaches to stroke the rat perch on her shoulder. Is that a mask? It doesn't look like a mask. It looks like some sort of semi-rigid plastic implant. Real craftsmanship. She pushes out her lower lip in appreciation. Quite the fashion accessory. It's also a kind of fashion accessory that stands out in a crowd. This guy is either a fool or an arrogant SOB. He sets his jaw firm. Either way, I'm gonna find him. Kindly Cheng watches me intently. I believe you. Wu stands back and turns to you. What now? Stay in the shadows. If we don't, we're dead too. We find the plastic-faced man and drag him somewhere private. Make him dig his own hole and then we fill it. Find out who plastic-faced man is, then we get some answers. With what resources? Cheng, eyes sparkle. I'm afraid there are some facts you're going to have to face. She puts on a grey face. You are alone in this country. No network, no money, no identity. I can protect you from the police, but how you go about discovering that what happened to Raymond without me? How would you survive? This is a topic that requires serious consideration. Kindly wipes her hands across the stack of tiles, spreading the ivory-colored pieces across the table. You've had a long night, my sweets. Very long. And frankly, you all look like shit. Rest now. I promise you safety in my town for the night. We'll talk about plastic-faced men tomorrow. Kindly gestures to Gabba and Isabel. Ladies, go find our friends a place to bed down in the rat's nest squall boat you call home. We'll all talk after you've slept. Figure out our next steps together. Yes, Auntie. Yes, Auntie. Thank you for your help, Auntie. Of course, my sweet. Kindly Cheng smiles. Her black button eyes flash cold. What are friends for? Oh God. That's... Oof. Alright. So, where are we going? Follow a little arrow over here. Okay. Alright, this is the bolt hole. Yep. Well, let's go on to the safe boat. It's like a safe house, but a boat. You two can bunk here for a while. She nods with her nose towards the hatch. You've each got a head to take care of your necessities. Try to knock before you and anyone else is okay. Seriously. I know the drill. Wu turns to you. Stinks of fish, just like that place we squatted in at Leary Avenue back when we were kids. The one with the Atherton family and their dog. Let's see. You hated that dog. He kept digging out my food stash. No matter where I hid it, he'd find it and scarf down a week's worth of grub. He wipes his nose with a gloved hand. Still, it was sad to see what happened to him. And the family, no one should go out that way. He stretches, and his spine pops out a handful of firecrackers. I think I've been up for something like 36 hours straight. Drops his arms. And this has been one shit stain of a day. Time to end it. The orc turns to you, raising an eyebrow. Anything you need before I leave you to it? Let's see. Is it just you and Isabel living here? Yeah? Mouth screws a bit. Now that Nightjar and Gunshot are gone, it's just us. The squeal of metal grinding in the metal of ribs through the boat sounds like it's coming up from a level below. And the creepy Russian guy renting the engine room downstairs. Nothing to worry about. He mostly keeps to himself. She checks her PDA. He'll stop soon. He usually goes quiet by now. Is there a place for my stuff? Yeah, check the locker over there. You can stash your stuff in it. No one will touch your things here. Or touch your things there, and it's a lot bigger than it looks. Cool. How'd you get your hands on this place? How do people like us get our hands on anything? We found it. You found it empty? He sweeps his eyes across the cabin, the doubt plain on his face. Somebody abandoned a prime piece of real estate like this? She shrugs. Close enough. It was full of BTL junkies when we came across it. They were completely wigged out on some multiplayer cyber game. I'm not even sure they ever chipped out of it. They were completely emaciated, stewing in piles of their own shit. Their eyes had sunk into their skulls. Pretty gruesome stuff. They racked up a killer score, though. True, they had the moves. Though, it should have hung an IV while they were playing, though. Turns out, nutrition is important. So what happened? Did they die? She shrugs. Nightjar ran them out. Not sure what happened to them after that. Anyway, it's ours. Auntie Cheng says so. All but the engine room, you mean? Right, everything but that. Auntie rented it out from under us. That must have pissed you off. She shrugs. Whatever, we weren't using it. As long as our downstairs neighbor keeps to himself, he can have the lower level, especially if he keeps Auntie Cheng happy. Alright, I think I'll have a look around. Okay, but get some sleep soon. You look like you could use it. We'll go see Kindly in the morning, figure out our next move. Alright. Let's see, is there anything over here? Okay, there's the waterfront. Got, other rooms. This looks like it would be my room. Stash, okay. Duncan! Hey. Hey, Aelix, I got some things I gotta take care of here. Let's talk later. Okay. Yeah, and there's your, head. Can we head up the stairs? Yes, we can. Let's. Alright. Well, yeah, this is definitely Isabel's room. Look at all that techno stuff. That's so cool. Come back later, Maester. I'm busy. Okay. I'm just exploring. It's Gobbet's room. Hi. Hey, Seattle. I'm not really in the mood to hang out right now. Heavy stuff going down, you know. I'll be fine, but for the time being, I'd rather be alone. We'll talk later. Okay. Well, now I know where everyone is. Alright. Go check our stash. Yep. Totally empty. That's fine. The cot in your cabin is neatly made with crisp-looking sheets and an insulated plastic blanket. A fine layer of dust coats the surface. It's been a long time since anybody slept here. Go to sleep. You climb into the cot and worm your way under the sheets. They've been starched stiff as a board, but you've slept beneath worse. The lice and bed bugs that plagued your old prison cell are mercifully absent here, and the salt air is fresher than the rancid stink of the Redmond Barrens. The moment your head hits a pillow, exhaustion sets in. You can barely keep your eyes open. Sleep washes over you like a warm bath, and everything goes black. The dream is suffocating, the shifting tunnel of glass and steel, the towering silhouette of a dark majesty, the shadowy doorway, and the teeth. They snap at your heels as you claw your way back to consciousness. You open your eyes and Duncan is looming over you. He shakes your shoulder roughly. Aelix, come on, Aelix, wake up. We gotta talk to Kindly. The others have already left. Was I drooling? He lets go of your shoulder and smirks. You're sucking your thumb pretty hard. Sounds nasty. Not the visual I was hoping for this morning. He lets go and crooks a thumb at the hatch. We gotta go. We've been trying to wake you for a while now. You were thrashing in your sleep. Glad you did. I was having a hell of a nightmare. He reaches up and rubs the back of his neck. Yeah, I didn't sleep well either. Had a bad dream last night too. What about? Never remember my dreams all that well. It was probably motion sickness, not used to sleeping on a boat. I woke up a little while ago to hit the head, then I came back and woke you. You doing okay? I'll survive. His fingers hit a knot, he winces. But man, nothing's gone right since we stepped foot in this country. I'll tell you something though, and this is after a full night's sleep. I don't believe Ray's dead. Let's see. He's dead, Duncan. You heard the news report. You saw the surveillance footage. I hope you're right, but I gotta say it doesn't look good. Yeah. I'm right. Think about it. The statement from the cops on the newscast could be fake. Ours was. In the surveillance footage, we never saw Raymond get shot. The camera was hit by stray gunfire. His passion is intense, but contained, focused. Raymond is alive, Aelix. I know it. Alright. You make a good case, Officer Wu. He smiles. His teeth are white and straight and perfect. Should have been a detective instead of a headbuster, right? His smile fades. God, I feel like I'm 12 years old again. Squatting in a stinking trawler. My partner's gone. Raymond's gone. Hell, I'm gone. I don't even have my name anymore. And now I can't even go to sleep and hide from it all without having a nightmare. His jaw tightens. His teeth grind so loud you can hear it. What else is going to be taken away from me? Let's see. You still have that piercing you got in Tacoma? Hold it together. Nothing. It's time for us to turn the tables. Do some taking of our own. I like that. Wu's head cocks and he got the scent of something. I've heard that tone before. What are you thinking about, Aelix? Let's see. Is the bottoms look around? We're sinless, living in the shadows, dealing with criminals. What tone? I don't have a tone. Don't be dense, Duncan. That old woman is setting us up. What tone? I don't have a tone. Please. I've known you since you were 12. You think I don't know your let's make some trouble tone? What are you thinking? Kindly Chang wants to be our fixer. Makes sense. What are you thinking? That our little jaunt into the walled city was just a favor? I think we just started our new careers. Yeah. What the hell are you talking about? Wu stops, closes his mouth, and starts to connect the dots. He crosses his arms, considering Shadowrunners. Oh man, I have to think about this. He shakes his head slowly and lets out a groan. This isn't the way it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be a cop. You got to keep your gun. That's something. And I want a pony, but we play the cards we're dead. Yeah. You have to keep your gun. Don't mess with me, man. He checks his watch. Gobbert and Isabel left a while ago. We should get going, too. See what the Triad has to say. And we will. Here's where I'm going to say thank you all for joining me. I really hope you're enjoying this series. If you do, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and of course share. It helps keep my channel afloat and get it out there. Otherwise, I shall see you all next time.